Hey guys, I'm Don Saladino here with a 4-movement lower body workout. All right, we're gonna be working bilaterally, we're gonna be working unilaterally, we're gonna lead off with those glutes. I'm bringing my wife and Melissa right now to kick it off with us. Mel, let's go. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We have 4 lower body movements. We have a kickstand RDL, which is unilateral, so you're gonna be performing that on each side. We're going into our goblet squat, one of my all-time favorites, right into our reverse lunge, another unilateral movement, finishing with our lateral lunge. We're gonna get you moving laterally a bit, 10 reps each or 10 reps each side. You're gonna feel this in your lower body. Guys, let's get ready to go. All right, so we're gonna start with our kickstand RDL. Weight-wise, what do you feel normally?
Is that 2 or 1?
We're gonna go 1.
Let's go 30.
30 pounds out of the gate. All right, so we're gonna switch handles up really quick. These things are so easy, it's awesome. So we're gonna go right here, which is the white, boom. We only need 1, but I wanna see both. So just go from here. We're gonna do contralaterally, which means you're holding with the right arm. Perfect, bring that right leg back slightly. I just want that back leg to act as a kickstand. Hinge, perfect. Coming up, squeezing your glutes at the top. She's taking a neutral grip, that's fine. You can take an overhand grip as well. We're gonna go 10 reps each position. Now look, Mel's doing a great job in keeping that knee and that tibia pretty vertical. Sometimes you get a little knee dominant, you see that knee go forward, which is what I don't want, but she's really trying to pull her glutes back. A lot of core stability going on here. And she's challenging herself, she's going after it. 30 pounds, it's not light. Perfect. Switching sides, shaking it out. All the way up. That right leg's coming a little far back. Remember, I want the majority of your weight on the front foot. The back foot is only acting as a kickstand. That's why we call it a kickstand RDL. It's like on a bicycle. You're not putting a lot of weight onto the kickstand. It's just there for some support. I've been incorporating these a lot more than, say, the one-legged RDL because I feel like balance is such a factor. This, you can get a great isolation to your hamstrings and you can really load up heavy here. It's safe, it's effective. One of my favorite hamstring and glute movements. 10 times, awesome. How'd that feel?
Burns.
All right, let's talk goblet squat right now, weight-wise. What do you feel?
Let's stick with the 30.
30 pounds, okay. So we're gonna grab comfortably. Awesome. Now notice Mel's turning her toes out slightly, which I love, okay? Dropping down, awesome. Getting a really good depth. I train a lot barefooted, especially when I'm doing lower body because I like to feel the floor. Mel's doing an incredible job making sure those feet are flat and there's not a lot of pronation or supination going on. Just trying to rip the floor apart right now. Tall chest, opening up those hips, getting a lot of core work in here. People don't realize about the goblet squat is, yes, we're working our quads, our hamstrings, our glutes, but you're getting a ton of core work. Awesome. Let's go reverse lunge now. We're gonna have to go probably a bit lighter there. What are you feeling like?
2 or 1?
2.
Like
10?
10?
Okay. Let's go for it. So again, I'd rather you start on the lighter side and be conservative. So let's take that out. Let's go 10 alternating each side. Remember, you're gonna step back. So I love balancing out unilateral work with bilateral work. So our squat is bilateral. Right now, this is unilateral. The kickstand RDL is unilateral. Good, it's fine, you caught yourself. I love it. Taking your time, 10 each side, making sure we're not hitting that knee to the floor. And if you're noticing that your knee is hitting, throw a pillow or a towel underneath, just so you're not, banging your knee on the floor. It also gives you a nice point of reference. Legs are gonna feel it after this. Yep, no, it's smart. And then again, making a mental note, maybe journaling, writing down that you did 10s last week, so when you jump right into this, you're able to pick up where you left off the week before. 10 times in a way, good. Putting that back. All right, so now we're gonna go back into that goblet hold. We're gonna do our lateral lunges.
Let's do
10s, yeah, I'm thinking. Again, not too heavy, perfect. Yep. Finding that comfortable position. Find that comfortable goblet position for you. Now what I like that Mel's doing here is she's almost trying to push her hip over. So her knee and her hip are almost in a straight line. Good. Hold it at the bottom for a second. Knee and hip, straight line. Good. Back to the other side, 10 times each side. Probably one of the most overlooked areas in training our lower body is we do so much linearly. So moving laterally, you get those hips to engage, getting a lot of core work. The heart rate's elevating a bit right now. This is interval work. 10 times. And remember, if you're tight on time, 2 rounds, pump it up as much as 5 rounds. Throw it on there, careful. All right, so now we're back to the beginning. So kickstand RDL, we did 30s last set. How you feeling?
Let's drop it to 25.
Okay, easy. So we're gonna switch handles, 5-pound handles. We're gonna now go right into that white here. Mel, let's grab it. Kickstand, contralateral, exact same as what you did last set. We challenge ourselves, right? But a lot of times it's okay. We gotta lighten up, make sure our form's intact. That's what's so interesting about the human body is we feel different every day. Maybe you had a busy travel day. Maybe you were on a plane, a car for a long time. Maybe that back's a little achy, right? Be mindful of these things. Don't get down on yourself. Focusing on that good hinge. Pushing those glutes. Perfect. How's that feel?
Good.
Looks strong.
Shaky.
Shaky? I love it. Come on. Remember, what we don't want to do is we don't want to bend the knee more on the way down. So keep a slight bend and try and maintain that bend as you're hinging forward. So watch how much more you feel that. See that? Yeah. You felt that a lot more in that right hamstring? Good. Sometimes we can get a little squatty and start bending more. Maintain that bend from the beginning. Keep coming. 10 times, we're gonna rack it. Awesome. Oh, you're feeling that. All right, so let's go now to the goblet squat. What are you feeling?
We can keep it on the 25.
Let's go for it. Push yourself, I love it. Got it? Do me a favor, give me a 1-second pause at the bottom. Ready? Into the hole. Now these are other ways that we can turn around and up. Good. Otherwise that we can create tension a little bit differently. Up. Also, a lot of times we start rushing through our reps. Try not to do that. Try not to look at the sets and the reps and see how fast can I go through it. Embrace it. Mel's doing that hold. Good. Keep working. Push through the floor. So much core work here, guys. That heart rate starts jacking, it starts rising up. Here comes that sweat. Good, Mel. Come on. Awesome. 10. Nice job. Good job. All right, let's go into that reverse lunge. What do we have on last set? 10s. I think it was 10s, right?
Yeah.
So let's go with the same thing. So we're gonna go here and here. Reverse lunge. 10 each side. Up. Now, for some reason, if you feel a little all over the place here, we can go into a split squat, which is gonna be stationary. The reverse lunge is a bit more dynamic, forces you to think and balance a little bit differently. It's not a bad thing, guys. If we're just starting off and we're feeling like we're a little too shaky and we're moving all over the place, these things need to be practiced. You never wanna get down on yourself though. 10 times. Keep it coming, strong guys. Doing a great job with tempo here. Let's put that back. One here, one in there. Awesome. We have our lateral lunge. It's gonna be our last set. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it with 10s.
Okay.
All right. What were you feeling?
I don't remember what I did last time.
You did 10s.
Okay, then 10.
But again, I don't want you overloading and starting to bail forward. Like, keep the form good, keep it tight, side to side. Pushing that hip over, keeping it in line. There we go. Remember, the lower is not better on these, okay? In time, you can develop depth and sit into it a bit lower, but if you're just getting started, you could begin with a bit of a limited range of motion, not feeling like the deeper that you go, that's right. We have limitations. Our body allows us to do specific things. I can assure you, when you start doing these movements and you're not used to it, you feel a little bit differently. You gotta build that confidence. 10 times each side. Almost there, Mel, come on. How happy are you? Hey, nice job. All right, guys, just completed 4 movements. Remember, some are each side. We did a lot of unilateral work today. It is 2 rounds of 10 repetitions. You can work to as high as 5 rounds with this workout. Short and sweet, efficient. We hit every muscle of the lower body. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one.